Thank you for being with us. Our top story tonight, tens of thousands of mourners are at the Vatican paying their final respects to Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI. According to the Holy See, around 65,000 people waited in lines yesterday to see the body of the German-born Pope. Early this afternoon, and another 30,000 had filed past the casket. This is the second of 3 days where the body will lie in state inside of St. Peter's Basilica. The funeral is set for Thursday at the Vatican. Joining us now from Rome is Martin Rothweiler, director of EWTN Germany. Martin, great to be with you. Could you set the scene for us at St. Peter's Square?
Several 10,000 people said goodbye to Benedict XVI today in St. Peter's Basilica. It is a special atmosphere here in Rome. A great pope has passed away. Many with whom I've spoken have told me that they have lost a spiritual father. He gave orientation to many people and strengthened people in their faith as a brilliant theologian, a great pope, and a humble priest. Something of this humility can also be felt here in St. Peter's Basilica, as it were. Here lies the body of a humble worker in the vineyard of the Lord, who had a great longing for the truth, a great longing to see the face of God. This is what the people wish for him, here with all their hearts. We can only be grateful for this great pope and his witness of faith.
And Martin, what about in his home country of Germany? How was the news of Pope Benedict's death received there, and what was the reaction of the faithful?
Well, the news of the death of Benedict XVI has caused great sympathy in Germany. German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier said, "His faith, his intellect, his wisdom and his human modesty have always impressed me deeply. He had a very special significance for Germans as a compatriot." He said, "The unity of Christianity and the dialogue of religions, the coexistence of religion and society were especially close to his heart. He sought dialogue with Jews and Muslims as well as all Christian denominations worldwide. With him, one of the most important religious thinkers has passed away." Many mourn Pope Benedict, especially those who owe him much for their personal lives, to whom he gave orientation and confidence.
And Martin, I'm curious, what about you? What are your personal memories of the Pope Emeritus?
Oh, I had the good fortune to have met him several times in my life. When I was studying philosophy in Rome in the 80s, when he was prefect of the Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith, then as Pope and also as Pope Emeritus, even as recently as June of this year. I was always struck by his gracious manner and humility coupled with a great intellect. He was truly a collaborator of truth. Since I started working for EWTN, the first thing he asked me when Mother Angelica was alive was how Mother Angelica was doing. And once, when I asked him what he expected from us, he told me, "Remain faithful to Mother Angelica's mission and proclaim the faith unabbreviated." He appreciated the media apostolate of EWTN very much and was very much obliged to us. I'm convinced he will remain so from heaven.
And Martin, as director of EWTN Germany, what have you all been hearing from the viewers over there about his death?
I mean, they were really kind of shocked, and they were, immediately asking us, when will the live transmissions be? What is going to happen? So there's a great interest. We see it on our social media. We see it on how people react. They're calling us and they're watching our programs. And I think this is all over the world. So the participation is great, and I think it's growing over the days as we are, as we are approaching the Requiem on Thursday morning.
Yeah, he had such an incredible impact on so many. Thank you so much, Martin. We appreciate it. Martin Rothweiler, director of EWTN Germany. God bless you.